Hey, beautiful water signs. This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage Soul Tarot. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by the channel. I just did your reading, just your general love reading, the aspects that you are, Spirit says, dealing with. And there's some challenges going on this month, in the month of February, for some of you. So these are general readings. Always make sure to look at your rising sign and your moon sign and your Venus sign, since we're talking about love. So I decided to do a little quick reading, whoa, all out everywhere, for your soulmate. See how your soulmate is handling. Am I going to take these? Yeah, I'm going to take these. Just to see how your soulmate is handling the internal struggle that some of you are having when it comes to Spirit saying being a lover, being in love with someone, what it is that you feel and experience when you have to open yourself and you have to be vulnerable. That's part of what was coming through, time to be vulnerable and to understand that that is your power and how you stand in your strength when you are vulnerable. So let's take a look. All right, so this is what your soulmate is thinking. All right, the Fool card. We'll put it right there. And this is what they're feeling. It's interesting. This came out in the love reading. All right, Two of Wands. Trying to understand how to create new growth. Looking out across the water, needing perhaps to figure out how to make this new start. It is about a moment of perhaps a little bit of confusion, but the internal desire, the first place where new growth begins, as you look out over your life and assess what your life is going on, is what's happening in your life. And so there's the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Pardon me. So there, it's interesting when we talk about the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of people will say it has to do with not quite being satisfied with what you've got into this moment, my spirit guides are saying. So when I see it reversed there's something about it that you're feeling like it's gonna be okay. I think if you're the soulmate of a water sign, if you're cross watching, welcome, love to have you here. And if you are a water sign, you're trying to figure out what's going on with your soulmate. They feel as though they're stepping into the wisdom and the guidance and the love and being held by the universe. The Fool card is, in this column about thoughts. That startled me. Something just fell down. It's not about being foolish. It is about being directly in line with the forces of the universe and being able to go deeply into that place in order to come to the energy that needs to arise. And, it's beautiful because we see the Fool there. They have what they need on their Spirit's saying their gunny sack. So, they have their pack. They have their little pole with their little pack of goods, the things that they need to take with them into this 0 point in order to have a new beginning. And then right next to that, we see someone standing there, Two of Wands. Passion. Wanting a new beginning in passion. A little bit of new growth coming. Perhaps still not clarity, but some understanding about what it is that has been grown up till now and how you would like to move that situation forward. So Spirit, there's another idea about what is happening with water signs and their soulmate. What is it that they're wanting? What is it that they're thinking? Can you give us some information about what's in their thoughts? Yeah, here it is. Look. So this following right after the Fool, Ace of Swords, they're having a moment of inspiration. That's why this is here. Your soulmate seems to understand, I think, what you're going through, water signs. They have, wow, okay. They have every intention of being the King of Cups in your world. And they have real clarity about that. They know that there is something very, very new beginning. Obviously, the Fool followed by the Ace of Swords. It's a prophecy in a sense. If you've ever seen any of my Soul Tarot readings, and look, Perfect. Look at this. Okay, 7 of Wands reversed. I love it. If you have not seen the general love reading, please go look. Please go check it out. You'll understand this. So there is change coming. Your soulmate is reflecting back at you, I think, the place in which you are standing. And they love you. They really, really, really do. That's what they're thinking. They're thinking about their love for you. And they want to stand with you together to see how you can utilize your energies. Spirit's talking about the twin flame folks and the soulmate folks. How they can use the energies that are present, the passion that does exist, to walk away from the 7 of Wands type of conflict that is, there's a lot. It's interesting. It's passionate conflict, right? So there's a desire to reignite the passion in a place free of conflict. So Spirit, what's the next part of this message, please? There we go. Look, Knight of Swords, rushing in and looking directly into the King of Cups. Whoever it is your soulmate is, water signs, they got it going on. This is not somebody who messes around. And look, there's the next card. Queen of Wands. Is there anybody better to ignite your garden and to bring it forward than the Queen of Wands? Love it. She's sitting there on her throne, and she's got that little black cat at her feet. There's something going on in the world of intuition. She is looking forward. She is not looking into the conflict. She looks forward. And Spirit's telling me she's reflecting the Fool card because she is no fool and she understands what needs to be done. I love that. She looks forward. And the Fool card, the way the Fool is placed here, do you see how the Fool looks outward, almost as if looking at the past and understanding what is the next step, and then comes the inspiration and the manifestation, the power, if you will, the intensity of the King of Cups. Spirits tell me they're not messing around. And they have the Knight of Swords looking into the King of Cups saying, yeah, I got your back. We're going to go kick some ass and we're going to make everything right because that's what we are feeling is the right thing to do. All right, Spirit, can we have one more card, please, for beautiful water signs? Second half of February. What is it that their soulmate wants to do about the situation? Spirit's talking to me about how much they love you and their dedication in the face of the challenges that you have as an individual. What is it that they want to do about this situation? Spirit, please give us a message. What is it that... Look. Just say how much they want to bring the inspiration of love into your life. They're just going to, so they're saying love bombs. They're just going to shower you with love because they know something, don't they? About the way to utilize this feminine energy in order to bring forward this cup, because it is the male energy that has been indecisive and having a challenge and needing some love and support. So your soulmate is intending to utilize the feminine half of their nature, which I really love, to help the male side, Spirit saying, of your nature, come into the place that it is meant to be within the relationship. So, you know what, I'm going to change this a little bit because I want you to see something. And I was talking to, in the love reading about this. It's always important, in my opinion, to look how the energy rises through the reading. So, there we go. If we look at the Fool card and look diagonally in this direction, we see that the Fool, the 0 point, the new place of inspiration, the connection to the universe, is connecting to the place the desire, if you will, the feeling about wanting to change and come out of conflict in order to come into this place where the full cup of love can be experienced, that's phenomenal in terms of a prophecy, if you will. And the same is true with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, Five of Wands reversed, the King. So there is a lot of really powerful energy that is assisting your soulmate to look forward and to bring this clarity that is needed in ways that are filled with inspiration. So what I love about this is that this is the line that has to do with what they're thinking. And here's what they're feeling. They're feeling like they want to be done with this. They're looking forward. And they're going to bring the clarity. And they're going to do it with love. They're going to bring clarity about love in order to initiate this part of growth, the next part of this garden that you've been planting that for some reason has come to a place of challenge. And they're going to transform the energy. It's a very exciting story. I'm going to pull from the runes for you because I want one more message from my spirit guides. What this is all about. Spirit, what can we tell the beautiful water signs about their soulmate? You know, in a sense, this is part of the experience your soulmate is having, given the fact of what we saw in your love reading and what's going on for you personally. Spirit, please give us one more message from the oracle. Oh, look. That's the rune for joy. Right there. Okay. Let's see. And you know, in your love reading, one of the things that came out was honor reversed. Your soulmate is doing their best to help you be more playful and more joyful, and that's what they're intending to bring into the relationship, because they know, they see where you are, water sign. So this is Wunjo, the rune for light and joy. This rune is a fruit-bearing branch. Love it. The term of difficulty is ended, and you have come to yourself in some regard. The shift that was due has occurred, and now you can freely receive Wunjo's blessings, whether they be in material gain, or in your emotional life, or in a heightened sense of your own well-being. This is an alchemical moment. That's why the Fool is here, in which understanding is transmuted from knowledge. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. The knowledge itself was a necessary but not sufficient condition, and now you can rejoice, having been carried across the gap by the will of heaven. This is beautiful. So joyousness accompanies new energy, energy that has been blocked before now. Light pierces the clouds and touches the waters, just as something lovely emerges from the depths. The soul is illuminated from within at the meeting place of heaven and earth, the meeting place of the waters. Wow, I just got to give a shout out to my spirit guides. I love the way they bring these messages out. There is a new clarity which may call for you to renounce existing plans, ambitions, and goals. It is proper and timely for you to do so, for Wunjo is a rune of restoration of the self properly aligned with the self. So water sign, that's what your soulmate is doing. They are joining you in this transformation because, you know, as you all know, when you're involved with someone, especially in an awakened relationship, you are the mirror, and you will affect each other, and you will each grow in the way you are meant to. So this is what your soulmate is involved in directly because of their relationship with you. And it is in partnership, my spirit guides are saying, and they fully intend to bring forward the joy, and they're believing that there is joy inherent in the challenges. And that's why for your soulmate, we see the challenges reversed. Really interesting. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you haven't seen the love reading, water signs, go look so you have the whole picture. And thanks for being here. I'll look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks. Thanks, everyone.